Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to Divine Debut 11, and this is Kathy speaking. I hope that you're all doing well, my dear friends. It's so nice to be here with you. Thank you for joining us. We're here every Wednesday, right? Doing a love reading. Usually it is a twin flame or a karmic or a soulmate connection. For each person, it will be different. Okay, remember this is a general reading, so I'm taking some of the new decks today. Well, the Gilded Tarot by Sira Marchetti, I've had this for a while, but I had actually gifted it and it's come back to my hands. So I'm using that today. I'm really excited because I have not used this for a long time. We're also taking Messages of Love, the Messages of Love Oracle deck, as well as the Tangled Love Oracle. Okay, so we'll see what the issues are where love is concerned. I hope that you can hear me well. And we'll be taking the usual messages at the end of the reading. You may comment. Yes, please, beneath the video, and I will get back to you. Okay, and we'll be using the wisdom of the oracle as well, and as well as some dice, maybe to see, timing and the energies, right? Which signs come through, which planets. And I wanted to mention to you, Venus is transiting, okay, through Scorpio, and she's connecting really well to Jupiter from Cancer and Saturn from Pisces. So just having the two benefics, Venus and Jupiter, in a positive trine, this does bring luck, it brings changes, it brings expansion, truths relative to someone's emotional state, their emotional secrecy. There may be emotional openings, and Jupiter will expand, Saturn will help you realize this expansion, this benefic moment. It's a grand water trine, so trust your intuition. This is very, very helpful for water signs, the third decan of water signs and earth signs. And the moon is practically on Pluto in Aquarius. The moon is finishing up in Capricorn right now as I'm doing this, and entering Aquarius, and will be communicating with Pluto. So emotional change, emotional openings where there were secrets through communication, right? Pluto in Aquarius. I forgot to mention it's Black Friday in a few days. Today's the 25th of the 11th of 2025, so 25/11/25. It's actually my name day, so we celebrate the name Ekaterini, Katerina, Katerina, or Kathy, which they've always called me Kathy at school, so I kept the Kathy. It's quick, but many people say, I love the name Katerina, why don't you use it? Well, some people do call me Katerina, so it's all Katerinas now. In the Greek Orthodox religion, they all celebrate today. So I could say that from early November, with the November 8th, with the Angela, Michael name days, I can say that the big name days, the big celebrations have already started as we're heading up to the holidays. So it's all name days from here on. Greeks always look for an opportunity to celebrate, and celebrating your name, it used to be traditionally bigger than your actual birthday. So it is a big day. It's usually when Greeks go out a lot, they shout their friends, they feed them, gifts are exchanged nevertheless. So happy name day if I've got any Katerinas here. And let's see what's coming through in love, my dear friends. You got to be quick for the Black Friday, which is only like 3 days away. It's a discount. You have to email us, divinedebut11 gmail.com, so we could send you the link. It's down from, it's half-hour tarot reading from 80 goes down to 50. So there's only a few days left. So let's get into it. What's going on in love, dear spirit? Calling on our angels, calling on guidance as we read the general energies. And that's why I always incorporate the stars, because we're reading energetically. This is not a personal reading. The energies we're surrounded by, so we're feeling it, and especially with the moon, where the moon is transiting Capricorn. It's been tough love the past couple of days, hard work. Moon entering Aquarius will be interesting. More about emotional talk, emotional perception, picking up on things, you know. But with this grand water trine, there will be a lot of emotion, possibly also revealed. Mercury still retro. Let's go. Mercury's retro in Scorpio. Show us what's going on energetically, and of course you're here, so you're sharing your energy with us. We're hopefully picking up and giving you some personal messages. But it will not all resonate. Usually doesn't all of it. Let's see. What's going on in the now? We've got the Magician, Mercury. So Virgo, Gemini. The Magician is the communicator, the perception. Major Arcana, he's an ace. Remember, Gemini is about curiosity, about communicating, movement, talk, intelligent talk, asking those important questions. But you know, the Magician, of course, energetically, the stars align for him to be able to make magic. So there is potential for a new beginning. And we're not reading reversals because, of course, the Magician can also be a little bit of trickery. So if you can hear little tapping, that's little Donna, our little Chihuahua here. What is crossing the Magician? What is crossing the Magician? We've got Justice, and this is a Major Arcana card. Libra comes through. Okay, so there could be communication that will put things, well, that will balance the imbalances. And when there are imbalances, this, for some of you, could involve third parties, right? Because the Magician could be the trickster, right? He's very intelligent with his words. He purposely doesn't share everything or can get out of anything. He's very logical, very tricky sometimes. Remember the Hermes, the god Hermes was all about tricks and pulling stunts, and so two Major Arcana cards. Interesting, we've got a 1 and a 1-1, let's say 11, right? 1-1-1 we've got here. That sounds like a new beginning to me. But that's in the challenge, the balance, right? For some of you, because the Justice card, right, which is relationships, being in the challenge, there's an imbalance. So there could be a third wheel, a third person, someone needing to, for this beginning, to fix their lives, to balance their life out, to do what is right, reciprocate equally, possibly. Maybe there has been trickery with communication. It's all about air. Okay, we do have some earth because of Virgo energy here. Virgo, Libra. What's crowning? We've got the Fool. And the Fool could be, of course, someone being taken for a ride. Someone feeling as though, they've been tricked, mocked or lied to or whatever. And I can't get used to the camera here. Aries comes through, of course. But also, of course, this is a Uranian energy. And Uranus is in Taurus. Uranus is like breaking things down. I see Uranus and Taurus, the tower, surely. And it's like taking a step back because we've gone from the ace to the 0. This could be what's on someone's mind. They want this new beginning. They want this new journey. And 3 Major Arcana right off the bat. That's incredible. And this could be a physical journey, a metaphorical journey, you may be dealing with someone that could be at a distance to you, obviously. Where are you coming from? Where are we coming from? The Seven of Cups, a lot of confusion, illusion, possible deception as well, right? Seven of Cups, someone had many opportunities, right? Seven of Cups is very Piscean, right? It's like, I don't know, I'm wearing those rose-colored glasses. Things are up in the air. I don't know what choice to make. Let's see the recent past. Let's see if I lower this a little bit. Maybe you'll be able to see the cards a little bit better. Yeah. Let's take the recent past. We've got the Four of Swords, so no action, no communication. I am uploading shorts, so make sure you check those out. I did an upload yesterday, no communication. Why? And I do give you some reasons there. Obviously, there's been heartbreak, possible third, parties here, because this warrior is exhausted, is tired, has been heartbroken, is thinking about those three swords, about no communication. There's no communication here, or someone needs their time to heal, right? They've been, they've been unclear about what's going on. I like that we've got the Magician and the Justice card here. There could be talk about someone going through divorce, separation, big chapter closing up in their life, because we've got the Fool. This is what's on their mind. Someone's thinking to do something out of the box, right? Jack out of the box, right? Someone that is usually wouldn't do something that's unexpected, right? That would, again, the Uranus energy. Thinking to take a chance, thinking they want a new beginning, thinking to do something radical and something that you don't expect. Let's see what the possible outcome is here. I can't make the video too long as we're trying to fix our internet. It's too slow here, so we're working on that. So I'm going to take the outcome, and we'll take some more cards here and see. Wow, okay, Ten of Swords. The end of suffering, the end of a difficult chapter, the darkest before the dawn. This could also be someone that's trying to find a way to sneak back into your life, because we are having returns with Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, right? Someone may be with this grand water trine in water. Someone trying to find a way to come back in and be more emotionally open, and not play tricks anymore, and be more about what's been going on with them, if there's been no communication, obviously, here. Let's see what's at the bottom. We've got, the Nine of Pentacles. Someone that is looking to be single, someone that is maybe has gone through hardships in their life, and maybe they feel as though, they've, as I said, with the Fool card here, it means that they're closing up a chapter in their life. And this is a 9, and 9, of course, is endings. It's a Virgo card. The Virgo area of our chart, right, is where the South Node is. So it's either someone's closing up a past life chapter, or doing the work, right, releasing the past, whether it was another relationship, whether it was a cycle that they've been in with you, various cycles possibly, but also someone needing their time to know that they are worthy to stand on their own. I do see solitude here, loneliness, right? Someone maybe having thrown themselves into work, trying to build their life, the Virgo energy, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, then 10 of Pentacles. That would be the ultimate, right? Being happy, being together, because the 10 of Pentacles is family. So let's see what's beneath that. We've got the World card. You see, that is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yep. And we've got the 4 fixed signs here, right? So Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. Someone is completing a major life cycle with success. What's beneath that? And we've got Temperance. So there's an alchemy going on. Some of you could be dealing with a foreigner. Spirit is saying be patient. someone needs to go through healing, someone needs a little bit of time, maybe they're going through changes where their beliefs are concerned. All right, what's beneath that? We've got the Ten of Wands, yeah. Ten of Wands, an ending to a cycle, a restart, hopefully. Let's see. I know you cannot see the cards here. You can just see them there. Let's get some love messages. So what do we have here? We don't actually have anyone here. Any pit cards, right? So let's see what's going on. We'll take another layer. Let's take some messages of love, this oracle deck, and what's going on. I wish you understood how I feel. Disagreements. So you haven't been on the same page. Runner. I don't want to run anymore. And being in a runner situation is not easy. And that stems from fear, obviously. Hello, Donna. Hello, Donna. How are you? She's wagging her tail. And reunion. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We will always come back to each other. My goodness. I'm going to leave it there. Let's see what's at the bottom. Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. But that was only someone's fears. Someone's complex, not feeling worthy enough. Obviously, for some of you, there may have been an ending because we've got a brand new chapter here, right? But the chapter begins because this turns into the Ace of Swords, right? There needs to be clearing out. There needs to be better communication. What does this say? Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. And the distance, oh my God, I'm getting the goosebumps, can be physical or emotional. Wow, okay. Wow. Let's take the Tangled Love deck and see what, because we see some issues here. We might take just a couple of cards here. And tangled means, of course, you know, getting yourself in a knot. Obviously, the communication is not good. There are external influences. For each person, it may be different. I mean, what do we see here? We've got, you know, what is actually missing. No, it's not really. I mean, I'm looking at the elements here. We've got Aries here, so there is a little bit of fire. We've got a little bit of everything here. What are the issues? How can we untangle the connection? Love that lasts. Timeless, real, deep affection. This is a twin flame for me, no doubt. You see two people going through a lifetime. Oh my God. How many times am I going to say, oh my God? Love that lasts. To me, this is a twin flame because even if there is a breakup, and you know, sometimes we may leave a twin flame and even time may pass, right? A year or two. For some people, it could be way longer. I've heard such stories in my experience ever since the channel, right? And love that lasts through all our lifetime. It's like, you know, losing each other, finding, you know, connecting with someone else, then a past relationship, a past love returns. It's like something that will last during this incarnation because it's real, there's deep affection, and it's timeless, but it's stemmed in fear, I would say, and through complexes and self-worth issues and maybe wounding where the lessons need to be learned, right? The ex, undercover, love triangle, sleeping with an ex, someone you know. Oh my God. I'm going to say, Eleni, I know you're watching that because I've heard a couple of people talk about this. Someone sleeping with an ex. So I don't know who it's for, but generally the ex, maybe the ex is in the way. Undercover, something will be revealed. There is a love triangle for some of you. And some of you, because of course the Scorpio energy, surely, someone's sleeping again with an ex. So going back to a past relationship. One more. And looking within. Inner knowing, self-awareness, and honesty. So there will be revelations, emotional openings, because someone is like the hermit, having gone within, let's say, right? And understanding that they don't want to run anymore, even though there was a disagreement. It's normal to disagree with a partnership, right? But there's a potential reunion. We will always come back to each other. What's at the foundation? Back together, fresh start, second chances, good vibes only. Oh my God. Count and let me know how many times I've said, oh my God. Oh, wow. Okay, let's put these here. I know you don't have a good view of the cards, but there's not much I can do. I need to set up my desk, and that's taking a little while, I know. Back together, there is a reunion here. Let's take the emotional side of the relationship. What's going on? I'm going to take 3 cards for your person and then 3 cards for you. Let's look at your person, their psyche. They're stuck, you see. This is a Saturnian energy. They're stuck in a situation. They're fearing. They know that they're karmically connected to you. Balancing the scales. Right? This could be another relationship because it's the Libra energy. Or they need some time before they reciprocate equally. And they find their footing, let's say. And they want a fresh start. Exactly. Exactly. Big opportunities right now with the energies playing out. So I hope this will ring true for many of you. Let's look at you. You're feeling the victim. You may also be in another relationship where you're needing to release. This is Pisces. Or you feel as though you've been taken as the fool for a ride, right? What can I say? That you've been deceived. Barrier. Maybe you've put up a barrier. Maybe you've closed the door on this relationship. I would say in this kind of a relationship, you're taking turns. You know, at some point you are blocking them, you are not reciprocating, you are not communicating, and then they are. It's like a mirroring energy. That's what I'm getting. And the answer is no. You've closed the door. You've closed the door on them because you do not want to be, you are not going to be the victim anymore. Donna. Hello, baby girl. Hello. She's not a baby girl. She's actually 10, 11 years old. She's quite mature. What's at the foundation? We've got the guide. Someone's turned inwards. This is the hermit, of course. Remember, Virgo can speak to perfectionism. So, I just got a sneak peek. Beneath that, someone's going through a metamorphosis. This could also be someone checking your social media out and they're not revealing themselves. Let's see what the wisdom of the oracle suggests, advises, relative to love. There is a lot of hope here, but for someone to be happy, I would say here, and I feel it's the divine feminine that sort of closed the door. She's taken a step back, giving the divine masculine time to do the work, to take their time to release anything to do with the past, to bring balance to the relationship, to do their part, let's say. But that cannot happen unless there is an ending here with the 10 of Swords, right? And this is in front of us, right? Now, you could take this reading as a timeless reading as well. Okay. Let's see what's going on. What is the message? So we've got 2 cards that speak to a fresh start. We've got a reunion card. For many of you, this is an opportunity here. Come to the edge. Someone is fearing taking this risk because coming to the edge is like the Fool. Someone needs time to come to the edge. They don't know if they can take this risk. They're not ready to take this risk. Let's read the reversed message. It's number 36. That's a 9. So 9 is the Hermit. Here we are, 36. I want to read the love portion, but that would be the upright, just to give you an idea of what this means. It's scary to be truly intimate with someone. Wow. And that, of course, is the Scorpio energy, right? Venus is in Scorpio. She's in a full position. To allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you've kept hidden and protected. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. It's important that you be seen. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, say what you hope for. This is not the time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith. You will be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step toward the gods, and they will deliver what you truly desire. That would be the card in the upright, but there are blockages here, obviously. Let's read the protection message. A reverse card to me could speak to the future, my dear friends, so this card will turn upright in the future. Fear is leading the way into places you don't need to go. Most of what you fear at the moment is an illusion stemming from an old belief that isn't even true. Now is a time for courage. You will not be lost at sea. You will not watch everyone else get what you want while you are left alone and unloved. Oh, the drama of it all. So this is saying that there is drama. Now, false evidence appearing real is hovering over you. So I'm thinking that if some of you are fearing that this has happened, maybe it's false evidence. Neptune, remember, is still in Pisces. Hopefully Saturn will bring the truth out. False evidence appearing real is hovering over you. The more you dwell on fear, the more real it will become. Ask yourself, who in me is afraid? Love that part of you. Ask, is this true and real right now? The answer most likely is no. Give yourself a hug. It's okay to be scared. Courage must be summoned. In spite of your fear, even when you're not feeling confident, Spirit will always catch you. Let's take another layer. So obviously there's a big risk taken relative to this connection. There's a big risk, and someone fears coming to the edge and releasing the past. Let's see in the now, why do we have the Magician and the Justice card? We've got a King of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We're dealing with someone that is quite fixed. This would be more Taurus. Nevertheless, even if this is someone who loves money, who needs that security, who once they've given, they've given you the green light, they'll always be there. And, the King of Pentacles could be someone who's got obligations, another family. They could be a father, right? This wouldn't be someone that's a risk taker logically. So they need their time. Not to say that they may have some air energy, of course, where they think more, they're more about practical reality, right? So they need to see the magic. They need to, maybe this King of Pentacles, if this is someone that's coming out of another relationship, or this could be someone that's taken their sweet old time, because the King of Pentacles would give you the security. This is someone that's ready to, take the next step to give you that long-term relationship. He is the King of Pentacles after all. Yes, it could be someone that's always been there, that will always be there, but maybe this is someone who's testing your patience, someone who's testing your loyalty, your love for them, your patience, right? We'll see. We'll see. I want to take one more on this King of Pentacles. One more. I need a bit more information. This could be someone that's trying to get out of a past connection where there has been trickery, possibly, where there's been an injustice, where there's been no balance, and there's been only lies, deception, so on and so forth. So if this is your person, this could be someone that could be dealing with anything legal that just doesn't want to turn off. And we've got the Hanging Man. So they need some time. They need some time, okay? And they're releasing something of the past. Maybe they need a time, because if this is someone quite conservative, doesn't like change, if this is a Taurus, of course, Uranus is bringing the changes, right? The Hanging Man is like victimhood. It's like needing to surrender, not be so fixated and stubborn, possibly. What's that? Seven of Cups is the Three of Swords. There are third parties here. There is disappointment. There has been illusion, lies, deception, things being up in the air. Why do we have the Four of Swords in the recent past? Nine of Swords. Someone's not sleeping well at all. Too much logic, too much thought, insomnia, someone's mind going around and around, going over the details. You hurt me, you said this, you didn't do this, you didn't support me, blah, blah, blah. What else? And the Sun. So something, and there can be a little bit of ego. So if you're dealing with someone that is a fixed sign, they could have a little bit of ego, and that's why they're taking this sweet old time. They could be waiting on you to communicate. I mean, the King of Pentacles is someone very, very patient, right? Let's see. Because remember, the North Node is in Pisces, and that's a Jupiterian energy. And Jupiter is activating Venus in Scorpio. It's never easy to follow the North Node, but this is what we need to do. And someone's beliefs maybe need to go through change. Let's take the Fool, crowning. We've got the Strength card. Someone holding back on their desires, but this is also a lot of fire. I really want to take this trip. I really want to take this risk, but I'm needing to release the old. I'm dealing with a karmic situation, says the King of Pentacles, that I need to release. This is a parent, no doubt. It could be a father or a mother. Let's not get stuck on the gender. And the Strength card is also someone holding back on their desires. Maybe there have been trust issues as well. I want to take one more. We've got the Nine of Wands. The end of the heaviness. Someone working very hard, trying to break a cycle, leave an unhealthy past, other connection in the past, or even their fears, their anxiety, and their feeling of a lack of self-worth, not worthy, or such and such didn't fit the bill. I don't know who feels that. If this is like needing to overcome, to learn to overcome your differences, because I feel that there have been big differences. Let's see what the outcome is with the Ten of Swords. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, your donations. And remember also that this sale is still on until Black Friday. Get a half-hour tarot reading. Only $50. And support the channel as well. And a big thanks to our patrons as well. And I will be very soon, we will be announcing and releasing Mary Lou Coffee Cup, which is a coffee cup reading application with astrology, with numerology, and with dream interpretation. It's a subscription app which is very rich and very deep. So I will let you know when it's ready. So I'm really excited. Let's go. The outcome is a dilemma, the Two of Swords. Someone needing to trust their heart and not go with their head and their thoughts, right? And we've got the Six of Pentacles. So what is being decided here is that someone will reciprocate, because the Six of Pentacles, of course, is Libra energy. It's earth, yes. This is giving and receiving, whether it's money. This could be someone someone going through separation, divorce, needing to pay money out, their dues, their karma, and maybe dharma comes after the work, the karmic work that has been done, which is very Saturnian, right? Six of Pentacles, there's reciprocity, right? And maybe, because usually in the Six of Pentacles we see that this person was giving to one side and not the other, leaving the other person out in the cold. You were probably that person that was out in the cold. So there may be some regrets from the other side, possibly even from you if you were in another connection, because we can turn the tables around. For some people, this is a love triangle. For others of you, there are, two people that come from other relationships. Two people that, so it makes by four. And this is what usually happens with twin flames. So we've got a Six of Pentacles. Someone's paying money out. Someone's receiving their karma or their dharma. There will be reciprocity. There will be a return. If you've done the work, then all you need to do is wait for the gifts. Let's take one more. And we've got the Ace of Cups. Unbelievable. Yes, my friends. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. New opportunity. There is an opportunity after the suffering and the hardships that are in front still. What's at the bottom? Yes, totally. Yes, totally. There's an awakening. There's a big shift. You may be saying, no way, this isn't going to happen. It can't happen. It's over. Never say never. Never say it won't happen, because you never know. It's not up to us. It's the hand of spirit, And Uranus is going to bring something very unexpected. Something is changing greatly here. And what is changing? There's the Ten of Pentacles. Someone is ready to take that leap of faith into something long term, because this is meant to be. The Ten of Pentacles is family. It's marriage. It's commitment. Oh my God. Now we may say Uranus, Uranus in Taurus. Taurus is the money. Taurus is stability. It's self-worth. And Uranus in Taurus is changing our financial situations, yes. Where we've been living, Taurus is earth. It's, the house that you own. There's a big change. There's a big shift. And Uranus is not only going to be nasty and hard, because we need to rebuild, right? Something is coming down that needs to leave our lives. We need to leave the old story. There's a brand new opening. There's a brand new narrative ahead. Everyone in different areas of life, but everything is interconnected. And I was talking to one of our partners yesterday, and I said, he said, Da Vinci said everything's interconnected. And I said, oh my God, that's what I always say. He goes, you were saying it without even knowing. That's Da Vinci's line, that everything is connected, interconnected. And I truly feel that that is the case. So expect tower moments, expect tower shifts, big changes, breakthroughs, breaking out of the old, because we do see Saturnian energy here. Saturn is in Pisces still and will be until early February. So we've got a little bit of time ahead. Something needs to close up here. There needs to be a clearing of the air, and a decision needs to be made. The opportunity is here, okay, for reconciliation, for getting together with a relationship, a love that lasts, that's timeless, that's real, and there's deep affection, even though there's fear around opening up relative to that. So let's take some messages from your person. Think of your person. Sometimes I may be aligning with your own energy, your own thoughts, so keep that. Let's go. I got spooked, exactly. Someone fears coming to the edge. I just wasn't ready for you. You may comment yes please beneath, and I will get back to you with a personal love message from this deck. Give me a couple of days though. You inspire me. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. I'm getting we will be together again. I hope that card comes through, but that's what I'm getting. I still love you. Maybe it's time for the gifts to return, my friends. Is it possible to forgive and forget? So, yeah, I think that the Divine Feminine needs to forgive. Both do. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is a shock. That is a shock. You've got to see this. I'm going to do a short. People have got to see this. I don't believe it. We're right on target, my dear friends. I got the goosebumps all over. Please let me know, comment, and tell me that that is not crazy, right? If we're not on track today, then I don't know when we are. Remember, a lot of water with Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn, right? A lot of water in the air right now says that we're very intuitive. So trust your perception, your intuition. The signs, there's no coincidence. Everything is signs, so trust that, okay? But what's beneath this? One last card. What's beneath this? I'm not the same person that you remember, okay? Obviously, it's been a long time. That's what I get. Because they've gone through changes, big changes. Let's take the dice. First of all, let's take the signs, the most important signs. We've got Leo. I'm not very good at rolling the dice. Libra. Gemini. Libra, especially when we get double of the same. We've got Pisces. Libra, 3 times Libra, and Libra is relationships, okay? Let's see. Let's take the planets. Oops, you can't see it. We've got the North Node, so we're needing to follow the North Node. Jupiter. Jupiter, remember, is the ruling planet of the North Node, and it's Pisces. Jupiter again. Wow, okay. And Venus. Jupiter and Venus that are in a beautiful trine aspect. So let the emotions flow, be open emotionally. Don't get stubborn. Don't kick your heels. Don't dig your heels in the earth. Flow with the energies. Wow. Jupiter 3 times. So obviously Jupiter is in the sign of Cancer. Jupiter rules Pisces as well as Sagittarius, right? And Jupiter is the abundant planet of expansion, luck, truth, foreigners, beliefs, justice, and optimism. Let's see. Let's take day, week, or month. I'll leave it up to you. Okay, trust your intuition. When can this happen? We've got a 9. Maybe the 9th of December. Oh my God, we've got another 9. 9 is the Hermit, right? It's Virgo. We've got an Ace. We've got a 12. I think we'll leave it there relative to the numbers. And we'll leave the reading there because this is going to take all day to upload, my dear friends. I hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for connecting with us. Thank you so much for your love and your loyalty for, I don't know, since the beginning, since early 2016, since this channel began. It's been quite the ride. Next year we will celebrate 10 years and there'll be lots of gifts for that around March. So I'm giving you a heads up on that. I think that's it. We'll leave it there. Sending you lots of love. Obviously, we've connected in the chat. We're always there for you, and this is premiering. So do leave your comments and support us in whichever way you can. Thank you so much in advance. And just sending you lots of love. We'll be back. We'll be back with more. I was just packing my cards away, and I said, did I check what's under the tower? And we've got the 2 of Cups. We'll leave it there. Love you all.